Yes, I know this is coming late, like a year late, and I don't think I was originally going to be doing a video on this piece, but then I saw that Mega Construx has a Needler coming out as a companion to this set, and the possibility of a Havoc Staff was leaked, so I decided it was time to dive into the Mega Construx weapon builds. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Hi everyone, I'm Mac, and this is a Mega Construx Halo Infinite set. This is the Energy Sword. One of the most iconic weapons of the Halo franchise, we were denied its use in the first outing of Halo Combat Evolved. When Halo 2 came out and we found out the Energy Sword was a usable weapon, well, I remember me and my friends having a collective freak out the first time we picked one up. You can imagine our ridiculous squealing the first time we heard "Killing Spree" while wielding one of these glowing death dealers. The Energy Sword is just as iconic to the franchise as the assault rifle is. It's no coincidence that there are just as many pictures of Spartans wielding the Energy Sword as there are elites wielding one. Mega Construx has started to produce display sets of their most popular franchise, Halo. There is a Spartan helmet, the ring itself, and of course, this Energy Sword. Unlike the other two pieces, the Energy Sword is big enough that once you build it, you can actually wield it. It's not an exact scale replica. In fact, coming in at 25 inches long, the Mega Construx Energy Sword is roughly half the size that it should be. But still, being able to hold this thing once it's built is pretty awesome. The other thing that's pretty awesome about being able to wield this thing is that it is solid. And I mean solid. No one was more surprised than I was when I could whip this thing around and not worry about it flying to pieces. Mega Construx really did some great engineering on this one. One of the small pieces of genius that helps hold this build together are these two transparent plates that hold the twin blades of the weapon together and holds them solidly in place so there's no weakness or wobble. The handle of the weapon is constructed of black and silver and uses large amounts of silver domed pieces. The handle is solid as well, and for being brick-built, it does a fantastic job of mimicking its video game source. Not only is it solid, but it has a good feel in your hand. You can really hold this thing tight and it doesn't feel like it's going to crumble into pieces. The twin blades of the Energy Sword are made of hundreds of translucent blue elements, some of which I feel are unique to this set. So the entire piece doesn't look monochrome and bland. The translucent pieces have varying degrees of light and dark blue coloring, as well as white swirled into them. This gives the finished product the pulsating, barely contained energy look that is typical of the video game weapon. I really like the randomness of the swirled colors. It gives the end product a unique, chaotic look, and it virtually guarantees that no two end products will look the same. In addition to the awesome main build, the Energy Sword comes with a display stand. Built entirely of black elements, the stand itself doesn't distract from the look of the sword. In fact, when the sword is on the display stand, it kind of disappears from your view, and you find yourself just looking at the weapon itself. Speaking of the weapon, the Energy Sword has two open studs on each side of the blade, one at the front and one at the rear, and these are used to lock the Energy Sword into place on its stand so it doesn't wobble there loosely. And the two studs do a good job of locking the blade in place. You can even pick up the stand by lifting the sword. The stand comes with two nameplates, Halo Infinite on one side and Energy Sword on the other. And if you're a gamer like me and you plan on getting Halo Infinite when it launches, hopefully, this December, the Energy Sword also comes with a card that has a special code on it to unlock in-game bonus items. What are they? Well, we'll have to wait and see once the game is live. Like I said at the beginning, I know this is coming late, and the Energy Sword is probably about to vacate the shelves, so if you were thinking about getting this one, make your decision soon before it's gone forever. Also, if you plan on buying the Halo Needler that's going to be coming out, like I am, then this is definitely something you want to have as a companion piece to that set as well. And then, there's always the Havoc Staff. The price-to-piece ratio is pretty good for what it is. There's a lot of small pieces with this set, but they're mostly translucent, and there are a few unique pieces that were made just for this. So at 9 cents a piece, I feel like things even themselves out. Plus, you get the in-game bonus content. I am a huge fan of Halo. I have been ever since Combat Evolved, and it has been weird to me that I never got into the Mega Construx Halo line. But if they're going to keep putting out weapon sets from the series like this, then I am all about it. I can't wait for the Needler to come out. So until we get our hands on that, play well everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.